I smell smoke. Hi guys, welcome back to Melissa's Cricket Creation. Today we're gonna be talking about those profits. We're gonna talk about a little bit of celebrity gossip too, because it wouldn't be a sipping craft. It wouldn't be a sipping craft if we didn't talk about a little gossip. Who's this calling? Hello? Tony, this is Melissa. This is Olivia's friend. Hey guys, go ahead and say hey in the comments. We're going to talk about how to grow your profits. We have some people that's supposed to be coming on tonight. When they get here, we're going to start off with our celebrity gossip, as we always do. This is a sipping craft, right? And after we finish our celebrity gossip, we're going to go over how to get customers, how to grow that profit once we get those customers, how to make sure we're running business correctly. I'm going to go over a mistake that I made today, okay? Today. Not tomorrow, but today, that I just made, that we all can learn from. So welcome. But yeah, we're waiting on my guests to get here. When we get here, we'll get started. Because they are 2 minutes late. That's why you got to tell black people early. Let me not say that. But I already said it. But you got to tell them early. Because if you don't tell them early, they'll be late. Just like they're late now. I got my nails done. This yellow is not it. And they charged me extra because I was in a smaller town. Let me know what you guys are drinking on tonight. If it's water, if it's juice, if it's vodka. If you had a long day, like I had a long day dealing with customers, let me know. You know, you quit your job, you think like, oh, I'm about to work for myself. And guess who you work for? You work for your customers. That's who you work for. Yep. Which is, I much rather work for them than corporate America, but oh my goodness. So let's let them. I don't know. Find out. Let me show you some stuff. This is part of Chloe's line. She has bubblegum hair because she's the bubblegum babe. She has her first business before she turns 6. Huh? Just waiting on Jay and Olivia because they're supposed to be on tonight. They said they own tonight. Hey, BIP. Look, while we're waiting on them, show y'all something. Let me text them. Like what they doing. Orange and purple make brown. Look. Oh, okay, that's cool. But I need blue. Just get blue. Ooh. I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, we're just waiting on my guests. Hopefully they're coming. If not, I'll get started without them because you know I can talk a million miles per hour by myself. Okay. They not loyal. They were supposed to be here. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're not gonna wait on them any longer. Let's see. I've been listening to some I've been listening to some old school songs or whatever, and I want y'all to hear my. Crafters, it's just in our blood. Make a t-shirt or a mug. Hobby Live is just for us. I'm sorry. I keep y'all waiting. I will edit. It's just in our blood. Make a t-shirt. It's time for me to change it, I know. And I got some backup songs that I've been thinking of. So, just let me know. We're just waiting on our guests so we can get started this time. If you have a business, go ahead and drop your business name. And we want to know, do you have any questions about growing profits or something that you're working on or some things that you want? Because I get a lot of questions in Boss Beginnings that if you have not joined Boss Beginnings, go ahead and go to our, sorry, y'all. Okay, go ahead and go to Boss Beginnings. That's a Facebook group and join. I get a lot of questions on how do I get customers? And, because I have to approve my posts because I have people trying to sell my people fake logos. I get a lot of people that, have posts, they're trying to push their stuff. And what I don't think people understand is I guess people think, let me just get my stuff out, to as many people as possible and hopefully to convert some of those into customers. And they don't actually have a plan. They don't actually, they didn't sit down with a pen and paper and figure out who their target market is, how can they reach them or any of that. They're just posting their stuff hoping that it'll stick to somebody. And that's not how this works. That's not how this works at all, So that's what we're talking about today. And that's what we need to know. If you have not checked out how to make the smoky drinks, got that video. If you need to learn how to watermark your stuff, got that video too. Also, if you want to know how to put wings on somebody for a memorial shirt, we have that one also. See, I'm just rambling on because my guests are late. Oh, my goodness. Because I really got a lot of stuff I could be doing if they're not coming on. Because I leave tomorrow. I can just delete this and it's so cute. I guess my guest's not coming. So let me go ahead and just go over the things. First of all, I wanted to talk about before we get started in how we can increase our profits. I wanted to talk about something that has been trending on the internet for a while, and that's Sweetie and James Harden, how he sent her money. I just, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the fact that if we all had a deposit, okay, if we all had a deposit, we could really, really curve the cheating and these men not being serious about women because they can't afford to date as many women as they're dating, but we're giving them a discount because we're not requiring anything of them. We're not asking anything. And so then they can just go lay over all these different people and they're not having to give anything. But if we required them, are you coming or not?
I'm getting on now.
All right, thank you. So Jay's almost here. Let me see if Olivia's coming. I know this hood people. Y'all gotta bear with me. We in the beginning of this channel. You can bear with me. You coming or not?
I'm coming. My bad. I'm just flying back to this damn picture.
Goodbye.
They look like they have a phone.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna read out for
I got your own speakerphone and I'm on live. It's cool. But ain't nobody on here right now, so All right.
I
haven't call my guests because they just won't come. They not loyal. Okay. Loyal people just come. You know, people that's not loyal, you have to call them to get them to come on live. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have to call. You don't have to call.
Olivia's coming too. She ain't loyal either. She ain't here yet.
Who? Olivia.
Oh, there she is. Finally. I'm just saying, I only had to call y'all 10 times.
Can I
Did you at least
have a cartoon put up? Oh,
you need to have something.
Oh.
Okay, so
what's up?
Dang, I ain't bring no
Hello
food.
there. How are you doing?
I didn't know we was eating and going live.
We are. We just doing a real hood today. Chloe wants me to show y'all her coloring. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty, Chloe.
Yay, Chloe. Yay. All right, now move around. All right, so don't come in here hate. Are you on pause?
No,
I thought one of my kids did that.
Talking about your kid that's in junior high? Okay.
No, my babies.
Are we hating on a Friday? Is that what we do? We hate on Fridays now?
Ooh.
All right, guys. Okay, so these ignorant people, they're on. All right, so we got J-Boy Entertainment. He has a new channel, J-Boy Reacts. He's gonna be
J-Boy Reactions. It's called J-Boy Reactions. I just started it yesterday, and I'm pretty much reacting to whatever I want to react to. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm doing like in music videos. I'm just doing whatever was popping. I'm gonna react to whatever popping, but I still have J-Boy Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna keep the real estate going, the investing, talking about investing, and pretty much whatever else I want to do on that channel.
And what are you eating tonight?
Eating some pickles, you know.
Oh, you like them pickles, huh?
Ooh. Oh wow.
No.
And cut them up, or do you just bite into it?
Do you like whole pickles, or do you prefer them sliced?
I cut them up.
You like to cut them up?
I cut them in like
roll them in your hand.
No.
Like, hey, what's up?
Oh, so you prefer smaller pickles?
No, what I'm saying is that
they're easier to dissolve in your mouth, right?
You tell me. Hey, let me know.
I'm asking. Okay, look at you.
I heard that throat deep. I don't know.
Don't play with me, little boy. All right, Olivia. Olivia has a wig line. Go ahead and tell them about it. You have to be outside.
Yeah, I'm trying to change my scenery up.
Thank you.
Right, but
look good. Where you at? Oh, girl, I'm finna go to Arizona. Oh God.
Well, I'm gonna start back my wig line. I initially stopped selling my wigs, but I do like my wig units. Usually by a couple of people. I ain't gonna mention their names, but if y'all want some endorsement, I mentioned some brand names. But yeah,
so all two of my listeners can know about them. Okay.
I know, right?
So disrespectful here. This is Chloe's wig line. She sells the bubble gum hair pieces because she's the bubblegum babe. And she has 2 locations now where she has her bubblegum machines. So she's an entrepreneur before 6. So high five, Chloe.
She doing
a baby. Yeah. Huh? What you say?
I said she doing a thing. Yeah.
Can you find a spot?
I'm looking for my own.
Okay, so let's get started with today's topic. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to grow your profits or whatever in your business. Before we get there, though, it's a couple of housekeeping things that we need to talk about. Some things that came out in the streets today that we want to address. So we want to talk about Sweetie and how she was given $100,000 for a date from James Harden, allegedly. Okay, and 50 Cent, because he likes men, he thought that it'd be a good idea to diss the idea that she got the $100,000 for a date. What do you think?
So about the money,
what you, Jay? What you think? Do you think that it's good to get a deposit on a date?
From my understanding, what James Harden said is that he didn't do any of that. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? There's really nothing there. If he's denying it and she ain't even saying anything, obviously.
So what 50 Cent messy self get that from?
That's 50. I mean, you know, 50 is 50. He probably saw someone, probably said something, and 50 just do what he do. But now James Harden.
I think it's a good idea to get a deposit on a date. I think that if men had to pay a deposit, excuse me, I'm talking. I think if men had to pay a deposit to go on dates, they'd be more selective in the women that they choose, and they wouldn't just be all around the world.
Time out. Okay. Well, you can say that all day, but at the end of the day, makeup and everything else is a big factor. When you see somebody on that internet or whatever the case may be, you be like, oh damn, she look bad. You feel me? And then you see her in person, you be like, can I rain check? Can I get that deposit back?
What they gotta do with the deposit?
What you mean is a deposit? So we saying we finna go. I'm giving you a deposit to go on a date.
FaceTime. FaceTime.
You can still pat it up with the makeup and you feel me?
So this you should look the same in person though.
Hell, that shit. No, it don't work like that.
Don't look the same either though.
These women be looking.
I mean, y'all men don't look the same either.
Y'all don't.
Y'all
see y'all picture from high school, and then y'all show up at 40. We're like, who is this?
But y'all work though. Y'all work because y'all got makeup to hide whatever else going on.
Y'all got sprayed on what you call lines. Y'all got spray tan line, whatever you call it.
Hey, mine G. Hey,
yours real.
Don't spray on.
Yours real. Okay, you didn't have to get one, but I'm talking about a lot of men use that spray paint.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather the spray paint than the makeup. At least you know that shit ain't gonna wake. It ain't gonna go off in the morning when you get up.
You mess around and waste some water. You took out his whole hairline. I mean, what are you talking about?
You gonna see. Look,
that too.
You get nice and drunk with a woman at night. Y'all go out and do y'all thing. You go back to the crib, do y'all thing. Man, then you roll over like, nigga, who? You feel me? About to beat it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who it is. You don't know what it is.
Care. You would have messed with it.
You a lie. You a whole lie.
Men just pass it out by the hour. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Like, let me tell you, penis is low value. Okay, it does not hold its value anymore because you can get it from every.
Coochie don't hold no value either. You can get that.
Men still begging. You ain't got.
They are begging.
All women gotta do is step outside. That's all we gotta do, and we be off for 10 in a day. Okay, like you.
But you can still do whatever.
Men begging all through social media, all on the online. You can't even get a good online conversation because people just try to pass it out. Here you go. I got a little bit over here. I got a little bit over there. You can't even read your text messages because people sending inappropriate pictures through your text. So I'm just saying, like, it's everywhere. You don't have to ask for it. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Olivia? You breaking up. You got poor service now. Come on. What you say?
I think them deserts now. Come on now.
Oh, y'all can hear me?
Now we can. What you eating?
Grapes.
Okay.
No, I was saying you get a penis. Y'all all get a penis.
Yeah. Oh, what?
You get a cat. You get a cat. We all get kitty cats. What's the difference? And we get some stanky ones too. So I mean, what's the difference?
Y'all keep it pushing. Y'all don't say nothing. Y'all just keep it moving.
We do exactly like this.
Okay, because you have low value. You have low self-esteem. You have low value. You don't have standards. So y'all hit.
So what she got? So if she came over here with that stanky, what she got? She got low something.
She got a problem. She got a problem, but you got low
high pH balance.
She got a knocked off pH, but you got issues.
pH. pH on red.
Okay, but you said it was green because you kept going, so it don't matter.
Right. Green is even worse.
No, I didn't mean like that. I meant green as go, not green as in.
Nah, green ain't always go. When I was younger, maybe. Nowadays, I ain't doing nothing with that. You gotta go on up and get up out of here. Put the clothes back on, but keep off and go outside.
Let me ask you a question. So if you drove 30 minutes to meet some girl, right? And she was cute, I don't know if she had makeup or not. and then it just didn't smell right, and you saw some green ashtray. Are you still going for it?
What I'm going to do is I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna walk up out her house. I'm gonna light her stove. I'm gonna light it up, right? Because all that smells and all that aromas and stuff, it's gonna cause a fire. See what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
You see what I'm saying? All that stench.
I wish, I wish this was like Jerry Springer. I want to be like, Jay, I have a girl that said you slept with her and she smelled bad. Bring her on.
You ain't gonna never hear that one.
Yes, I did it.
Nah, we too old for that one. No, we not gonna do that one.
You're not gonna do that one?
No, we not doing that. I'm leaving straight up. Like as soon as oh no. Nah. As soon as not even this, because I don't even do all this. That ain't even me. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I get the whiff, you feel me? Because you're gonna smell it through the clothes, and when the clothes come out, well, I ain't gonna even lie. I hit one female one time, and I ain't smell it till once I was in, I came out. See what I'm saying? I was like, whoa. And she was like, what? And I was like, yo, shit, you stinking, mama. You know what I'm saying?
You said that time?
On God. And she was like, well, I just got off my period. I was like, nah, this don't smell right. It don't smell like period. I was like,
how you know?
I'm about to say,
you had your
I mean, I didn't hit something on their cycle before, but what I'm saying is, like,
so you shouldn't complain. You should just move on.
No. This was worse than a cycle smell. This was like
you didn't smell it at first.
I don't know why. I don't know why, and I don't know how. I'm telling you, like I did this. This when I was young. I did the smell test and everything. I was like, and it was green. It was ready to go. But then when I went in and come back out, I was like, oh Lord, like I hit a stink bomb or something.
I don't know.
Pretty fire.
Might have been you. Maybe you threw off her pH. And she was clean before, and then after she did with you, now she dirty. I mean, you the common denominator.
What child is?
Okay. But yeah, I was just, I just wanted to go over that because I saw people going in and saying that she don't deserve the money and she ain't all that. And I just want to say that most guys don't have $100,000 to give. So, like, I don't even understand why they in the conversation,
Yeah. I have nothing to say. I don't have it.
You don't have $100,000?
Mm-mm.
Tricking ain't easy.
If you have
I'm trying to get there.
Let me ask you, what's the most money you've ever given a woman?
Me?
Yeah.
Gave? Like to have? Yeah. Or to like loan?
To have.
Maybe like $500, maybe.
Okay. And how did she pimp you out your 500?
Well, y'all females, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be hitting the nigga with some, well, I'm going to pay you back, and I'm going to, woo. You be like, all right, bet. And then that payback don't come back, and you be like,
can I borrow 500? I'll pay you back.
See? Nah. I'm broke. I don't got that right now.
You a lie.
Well, like the old head say, I ain't got a pot to piss in and window throw it out of.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Would I do it again? Oh, would I loan someone some money? I've loaned. I lend money out all the time, but not to just random females, but
So can I wouldn't. $500?
Huh?
I don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent next month. Can I borrow $500?
I told you I'm gonna start doing some. I'm gonna start doing some trivia questions with like $5, $10. So I mean, if you want to jump in on that, I mean, maybe you can work your way up to about $500.
$5 or no $10. I said
I was just letting you know, like what I'm doing. Like I'm gonna be doing trivia.
All right. Thank you for your answers.
I'm gonna get you closer to that.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I want to so let's get on topic. Okay, so we talked about giving out deposits or whatever, and y'all want to hear about what happened to me today, business wise?
No.
You so low down. All right, so we talked about giving out deposits for dates and stuff, but let's get on today's topic. Today's topic is how do you grow your profits in your business? So I get a lot of questions of people asking questions like, how do I get more customers? I need to make more money. Like, they just want like the magic pill. And I think that's like where the problem first starts, right? Because a lot of us, when we see successful people, we don't see the background, right? We just see a person when they come up. And so we think like they came up with an idea, they posted it online, bam, they popping. And it does happen like that for some people. But what a lot of people don't see is the work behind the scenes, right? They don't see the years of trial and error of trying a product. They don't see all the ads that you did, all the face-to-face meetings, all the networks you built, all the connections you made. They just see the aftermath. So in their mind, you blew up overnight, where they weren't there when, you were passing out flyers in Walmart parking lot. They weren't there when, you was up early and you went to bed late, which I don't do that, to be honest. But I do get up early.
Okay, big money. Just go and give it all.
Working your business or whatever, right? And so I think when people ask the question, how do you get customers? I think they really want you to say like, well, all you have to do is X, Y, Z. And that's not true for anybody. Like everybody has to find their sauce, and you have to figure out, who your customer is. What do you think, Jer?
I agree. I mean, because nothing happens overnight. Unless you got some money, you know what I'm saying? You kind of know where you headed or where you want to go. Mm-hmm. And then it can happen overnight. I mean, I can only just say my success came kind of overnight in a sense. Just because I had to,
what?
As far as like buying my property, becoming, a whole real estate investor or whatever. Because don't get me wrong, like I was working as far as like reading books and things of that nature, but I had the capital to
so back me up. People didn't see is the time where you were saving. People didn't see the books that you read. People only saw from when you bought the property and then you tried to rent it out. And then you didn't just instantly get the property and have all units rented out, right? It took time to rent.
No, I had all but one rented out.
Okay, so it still took time, right?
Not really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it did. Mm-hmm.
No, not really. I mean, if you want me to say it,
you didn't have all four. I'm saying it took time to get all four.
Yeah.
Shut up. It took time to get all four rented out, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, for the most. I mean, after the second go around, that's when it took like the longest. That's when it took like almost 5-6 months to get like 2 rented back out.
So it took
a while.
So let's go over some key points of how to grow profits. So like Olivia, when you were selling your wigs, what do you feel like was one thing that helped you be successful?
Having a circle of friends that knew about the business before I got in it. I think it's really important to surround yourself with people who are like-minded,
of course.
That you can get out there, and a couple of the bumps that they may have had, you can avoid in a lot of ways. So I think that's the most important part.
I'm gonna agree with that. I think you are your company that you keep, right? I think back to like when I first started in business and whatever, and I didn't have too many like actual business friends, And then as I grew in my business, as I met other people in business, like I feel like that helped me because they weren't just giving me hypothetical, like, ooh, you should do this, you should do that. They were telling me things they had tried and things that worked for them instead of what just sounds good. People like tell you what sounds good. So I think one of the first things that you can do as a new entrepreneur to help you get on board is get around like-minded people. Find other people that are not necessarily even in your business, but just that have ran a business before that you can learn from and grow from. Even if they're doing it wrong, you can learn from their mistakes because at least they out there doing something.
That's the best way to learn. Yeah, that's the best way to learn, in my opinion. I mean, like I say, before I even bought my property, like my ex-wife dad, he had run a property, And I wouldn't ask him questions, but I would like kind of peep, you know what I'm saying? Like just peep out what he doing and kind of see how it went with his business and how was it going. You see what I'm saying? I was kind of, I'm a numbers guy. I love money, so I was more so interested in the amount of money he was making a month or whatever, which wasn't nothing compared to what I make. But that's kind of how I went about it. So once I got the next stage was he's really not like a he's kind of antisocial, you know. So he's a weird dude. So I talk to him here and there about certain things. I would talk to him, you know, just to get like a little brief summary of certain things. But for the most part, I read books, man, and like I said, I don't have any.
I didn't know you could read. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know I do. Yeah, you know I do this. But you know, I don't have any like anybody else to kind of network with who's like mentally on my level. So it's kind of hard. Well, I talk to you, you know what I'm saying, but I'm talking like other people. You beneath. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
Okay.
You know, it ain't too many people that I can bounce ideas off of, or people who have ideas, or you know, people like minded like me, or like how should I say it? Because you gotta be prompt, man. You gotta be on your shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to business, because only you can stop your growth. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Like you pretty much control your own destiny when it comes to business. So, you know,
you know, when I met you at that homeless shelter, I thought that you were very smart. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I can't believe he's homeless with all the information he has, all the wealth of knowledge that he has. And I was very impressed by you, you know what I'm saying? And then when you held up a book and I found out you could read, I just didn't know how to take that, you know? And what I will say is our friendship, being friends with you, like, you know, you are a person that's in business. So like I said, I can bounce ideas off of you, you know, and even, you know, at your lowest, you know what I'm saying, when you were eating out of trash cans, you still were able to bring that knowledge that,
got little dumpster juice. Look.
I'm joking. He wasn't homeless. But no.
Part of a business is having the confidence that Jay had himself, because as you were speaking, when you talked about the people that kind of influenced you or were part of your growth, it seemed like you thanked yourself a lot. Like you was like, I did this, you know? So
I did.
It goes a long way.
Yeah. I feel like as far as like you want to be confident enough, because I mean, when you think about it, like let's talk about it, like let's just bust it down a little bit further. Let's go deeper into it from being like minorities, being black. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't our parents didn't do businesses and anything like that. They were more so on some go get a job and work that 9 to 5 and do you 30, 40 years and get you a pension in a 401k and get you a house and pay those bills and you know, and retire type. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, you know, as you start getting older, you know, I'm not gonna say everybody, but you know what I'm saying, people who are I guess willing to break that cycle. People who are willing to break that cycle, they kind of see it like as you get older, you be like, bro, that ain't what I want to do. Like, I don't want to be like you. Like, you ain't doing nothing. Like, all you keep on telling me about as a 401k, and you keep on forgetting the fact that they replaced that, you know, they replaced the pension with a 401k, you know what I'm saying, for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So like, you keep talking about a 401k, but a 401k is nothing at the end of the day. You're gonna walk away from that job that you worked for 20, 30 years with $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. That's gonna get taxed. You know what I'm saying? That's cool and all, but you know, what's the most you can do? Probably pay off your house if you ain't paid it off yet. You know what I mean? And then be left with some change, and then you still not gonna know what to do with that. So, you know,
I don't think people realize, like, when I was working at Gateway as when I was a teacher or whatever, I was working at Gateway, and they fired me and they wouldn't let me in the building. Instantly in my mind, because that's after I had moved to Dallas or whatever, I thought like it's my fault because I should have never been dependent on a job, you know, because they literally can wake up one day and decide that you're not a good fit for the company. Yeah. They don't have to have a reason. And so it's like, if you depend, like people say, oh, it's so dangerous to be an entrepreneur. I say it's dangerous to be in a full-time job because they literally can walk in one day and say, you're not a good fit. We're going to let you go. Right. And that's what happened to me. Like, you know, I had 28 4-year-olds. I got to drag them real quick. I had 28 4-year-olds without a teacher's aide, and at times I had 60 kids in my room, which was not a sustainable a job. If you've ever had 64-year-olds by yourself, you would know it's not a sustainable job. And from the hood, whatever, you would know it's not a sustainable job. And so when I spoke out against it, they didn't like it. So when I came to work the next day, it's like, excuse me, Ms. Douglas, we letting you go. And I felt like I was unprotected because it's when I moved here to Dallas and I didn't have my business where I needed to have it at. I wasn't as focused on it because, like sometimes I think you get in your mind because like when I first started my my business, my dad said to me, he said, what you gonna do with that stuff when you go out of business? He's like, where you gonna put all that stuff at when you go out of business? And it's not him being negative. It's him coming from his personal experiences. He's worked at a job for 30 years. He's, that's all he's known is get a job, stay at a job and grow. But once I started She's So Spoiled, once I got it off the ground, once I kept it, then it was like, oh, he driving all his friends that's my baby, that's my daughter's, biz, like a totally different. Yeah, totally different. But they're not accustomed to that. They're like, go get a job, that you can tolerate, stay there for 30 years, get the benefits and retire. Me. When I worked at McDonald's for the first time, I said 8 hours. Like I gotta be here 8 hours. Like people work somewhere 9 really, because you gotta have a lunch break. And I was like, I don't think this is for me. Like I've never been like I always feel trapped when I job because like I'm a very creative person and I always feel like I'm trapped and I can't do what I'm supposed to do, like my cute nails, when I'm in a job, And so I think when people come into these businesses and they want profit, I think that's fine, right? But you got to be willing to do what you've never done before to get the results that you've never had. So if you're not willing to go out and network with people, if you're not willing to post about your business daily, if you're not willing to meet new people, submit your websites to different search engines, like to talk to like-minded people and build your circle, you're not trying to get to the next level. What you're trying to do is start a business and then guilt trip other people into supporting you. And that's not how it works. Like you got to show up every day. Like I was telling my friend about, I'm not going to say that because I don't want her to watch this. But what I was saying is like, even with Boss Beginners, when I first started Boss Beginners, we were at 300 members for almost 3 years. And then I had a friend that started a group or whatever. And with her cake group, it took off and they got 1,000 members in a month. And so I was thinking like, man, like, what am I doing wrong? Why is it mine not growing? What's going on? But that didn't keep me from showing up. Like I still posted every day when people weren't responding. I still, went in and made videos when I was getting 2 views. Now I'm getting 5. So I'm excited about that. Every day I showed up even when other people didn't show up because I had a vision. And at the end of the day, I knew what I wanted my goal to be and what money I wanted. And so like, if you don't have in your mind and it might sound selfish, but you got to decide that you're gonna win over everything. So like when stuff happens and when you get knocked down and when parties don't go right and when you don't get booked and when stuff don't go right, you still got to get up the next day. You got to smile through it and you got to keep going. And when you're not real about this and you think you just doing it just to do it and you think it's going to be easy, it's going to easily be knocked down because it's going to be so much that's coming against you that's going to be easily discouraged. But when you're serious about it and you got a goal and you want your money, okay, because I want my money. When you want your money, you're going to get up every day and you're going to keep working because your end goal is you want your money. I want my money. I want my money. I want to provide a future that my daughter does not have to go to beg somebody else for a job, that she can come here first. If she chooses to go do that, that's on her. But like, I don't want that to be her life. Like, I want her to be able to say, I can work at my mama's business. I ain't got to come over there. I can start my own. I can do this, da. So it's like, what do you want? Like, what do you want in life? Are you going to be knocked down and just stay down? Are you going to be knocked down and you're going to keep moving? Because at the end of the day, your goal is to make your money, to get where you ain't never been before, Man,
but and at the same time, I mean, it's about supply and demand, and it's about being, it's about being, what's the word, man? It's about being, I can't think of the word, but it's about actually like sitting there and having a business plan and actually going through the steps of making sure you're gonna at least succeed for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Because everything fails, everything simmer down, everything does all that. You know what I mean? So you got to plan for all that, and you got to make sure. I mean, you pretty much put that in the back of your head on your book and have money set aside for those times, for those hard times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Like, so sales is a numbers game, right? So you know that only if you do the numbers, they say, right, you get 1 in 10 offers. So if you get 9 no's, instead of being discouraged, you should be like, I'm that closer to my yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, if you understand going into it that it's not going to be everybody, you know, some people, they just had that touch, you know, like you said, some people, they just had the charisma, they got the network, and they can come and do it. That doesn't mean you can't do it, you know, that just means you might have to work harder, you know, at yours. And it's a numbers game. You know, you got to get in front of people. You got to, if you're not getting in front of people offering your product, my toes are cute too, y'all. If you're not getting in front of people offering your product, you know, you can't get those yeses. So don't get discouraged when you get those no's. Just think of it as, I'm that much closer to my yes.
The Mexican told you that?
The toe cam.
Hey, yeah. No, just fine. No, he ain't seen my toes.
And if you got $100K to blow and you want to invest in your woman, do that too.
If you got money,
don't be a fool.
Listen, if you got money to blow, I'm available.
Shit, I'm available. If ladies, if you got money to spend,
don't do it, ladies.
I'm willing to put that thing down.
You know, we talked about this. Like, we need to train our girls to demand money from these men, like to demand their money. And men that can't afford to do whatever it is, I ain't saying people got to pay. I mean, it ain't wrong. Ain't no wrong paying rent, but like you should have to give something in a relationship monetarily as a man. Because I feel like the reason why y'all are able to sleep with all these different women and be in all these different lives is because they're not requiring anything of you. And if more women will require men to give something, you can't afford to be in all these women lives.
You gotta know how to. It's a game, man. Like dealing with women. I mean, it's a mind thing. You know what I'm saying? Like women are so gullible in a sense, and you got hard. Don't get me wrong, you got hard ones. But I mean, once you get through that toughness, that quote unquote toughness, oh, she's so soft and sweet. You know what I'm saying?
So you're a manipulator.
I have been, yes.
You are.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've manipulated a bunch of. Yeah, that's what I do. But you know, my uncle was a pimp when growing up. He was a gangster pimp. You know, had all the girls. Is what I saw. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think men should remember. One day you're gonna have a daughter.
I got one now, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, all I can do is coach her up. I mean, you feel me? The best I can.
Just remember when you're dealing with somebody else's daughter that you got a daughter.
Yeah,
I'm good. I don't do that now. So I mean, I'm Gucci. I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not gonna
rewind and go back to like a couple of episodes ago when you said, you know, you bring a donut.
Don't be doing that. Don't be. Look,
You said it. You bring a donut.
It's a fresh video, fresh start. You know, everything.
Oh, so you're not doing it from today. You're not doing it.
Y'all ain't seen me in about 3 months. You know what I'm saying? She been keeping me MIA. I just made my you know what I'm saying?
You didn't want to be on my show.
My debut. You know what I'm saying? So
you decided you didn't want to be on my show. The show had to go on. The show had to go on, right?
Do me a side. She had every other little ugly nigga up on this show. I'm like, these niggas ugly. These monsters. These niggas had a Kango on. That nigga had a whole Kango on top of his head. I say this nigga hit, boy. Then she had the other little nigga on her.
I don't think Denzel is ugly.
Man, that nigga's a simp.
Nah, Denzel is nice. He is
that nigga a buster. He a buster. He was raised by his mama.
He's raised by his mama and his daddy.
But yeah, he is mom and daddy's son.
Yeah, he is. We all are our mom and dad's son.
Nah. I'm my grandma's son.
Okay, so let's see. So I want to give some tips on how you grow your profit. Number one, if you don't know how to manage $10, you're not gonna be able to manage $100. You're not gonna be able to manage $100,000. So I say rule number one is learn how to manage whatever money you have.
Save. Let me say the first thing my grandma told me when I was a kid that always stuck with me. My grandma used to always tell me like put something up for a rainy day. So that stuck with me like all through our life. And then like I said, I had an older brother who had a grandmother who did everything for him. So when I finally got my job at 15, I became selfish. So people got to remember too, being selfish is not a bad thing. What I'm saying? Because being selfish. Well, being selfish as far as money wise can if you're young and you grow into whoever you're gonna become, I mean, it can prevent all these losses before you get to where you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? You learn a bunch of different things, but then it comes to the point to where you gotta start thinking to make money for you. How can you make the money make money for you? So that's like the next step up the ladder once you get a little older. You know what I'm saying? Get your little whatever job or whatever. So I'm
gonna say know your numbers, right? So like be able to manage what you have. You need to know how much money you got going out and how much money you got going in. You gotta know how much money you spending on each one of these, whatever your project is. You gotta know how much you're spending, and you're never gonna be able to master money. No matter like more money, more problems. Meaning you got more money. If you have a problem with money, you're gonna spend more. So if you can't figure out how you're gonna how you master money, this is a good light right here. How you master money. You're going to always have issues. Do you agree with that, Olivia? Olivia, where we going tomorrow?
Bopping?
Yes. No. Huh? Huh?
Because
I got my outfits in.
Wants to swing from the chimney. That's it.
You need to do that. I can see you doing that challenge, Jay.
I really good too.
I kill it. Oh God.
Oh God.
But now I also think. Huh?
I asked Olivia what she think. You told me what you think already, Jay.
Well, no, I also think we said knowing your numbers for sure. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people for sure. Definitely. Start early. Start investing early. You know what I'm saying?
Investing. So we didn't say investing at all. So investing your profits. What's up, Kendra? We see you out. So let me tell you about Kendra for a second. So like my sister, when she comes to Monroe, like as soon as she crosses over in West Monroe, Kendra gets like an alert, and she's like, "Hey, I heard y'all in town. I'm about to come by." Me, I came to Monroe this weekend. She was like, I'll see when I had time to stop by the house and, check y'all out. Yeah. Then when she came to the house, she didn't speak to me. But I appreciate you being there today, Kendra. You're the real MVP. But, yeah. So,
man, I sent no comments. Why ain't send no comments today? I like to reply to my comments.
Well, I haven't been consistent. So I've lost a lot of my audience. I just lost Kendra.
She said she need to keep up appearances. You said she
okay, she just came here to say hey. But what's up? Whatever, that's cool. I lost a lot of my audience because I haven't been consistent, but that's okay because I'm coming back strong and I'll be here every Thursday, and I will get you guys back. Okay, once we get back from Cabo. I just want to say that for some reason, when I go to Mexico, Mexican men love me. Okay, they
love you now.
Yeah. I'm just saying, when I was in Cancun, like they was loving the kid.
You ain't even in Cancun. They love you now. So just imagine when you get over there.
Yeah,
be like roaches. Them boys gonna be like roaches on you.
I mean, they weren't like roaches, but I'm just saying that they really did like me last time I went to Cancun. And so if anybody is in need of a green card, okay, if anybody's just trying to come back to the US of A, okay.
I think it's the Dookie braids that do it for them.
What you say?
The Dookie braids, y'all got in.
I think it's the white teeth. You don't think it's the white teeth? You don't think it's the smile with the white teeth?
I think it's the Dookie braids.
I don't have Dookie braids.
Y'all women love y'all dookie braids.
I love braids. You don't like my braids?
When you go on
Yeah.
vacation, you have braids, especially as a black
That
woman.
means I can get in the water and I don't have to worry about anything. Like I can come out like this.
Oh, you ain't gotta worry about the afro. You right. Never mind.
Yeah, I ain't gotta worry about that.
The fro. Overstood.
Haters. But what I want to say is, guys, I just want to go through the list of things people can do real quick. So then we can talk about. So number 1, surround yourself with like-minded people. Number 2, definitely know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers and you're doing your business in the blind, you're never gonna make a profit. Number 3, charge what you are worth. You need to be able to use what you make to invest in yourself. Like, like I got classes to teach you how to make chip bags.
Back up though. Before that, do your research. Research is everything. Mm-hmm. You have to do your research. Like if you don't do your research, you can't just go into something blind and not know what you're talking about or what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, everybody's going. You're gonna eventually lose, but you don't want to fail. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do your research.
It's okay to fail.
It's okay. Yeah, when you're young, it's okay to fail. But what I'm saying is,
it's okay to fail now. Because
I'm just saying doing your research helps with that. Like you gonna lose, but it'll help you from just, you feel me?
Right. Think about when we first got into cryptocurrency, right? It was a learning experience, right? But not only did it teach us about how to do stocks and how to do cryptocurrencies, it introduced you to a new world. Like it's another set of income possibilities now that you didn't even know existed before now. So it's okay to fail. Like a lot of times when I want to start a new business, I just throw the money in it and I lose my money. You know why I do that? Because I learn from it. And when I learn from it, it grows something different. It's like, man, like buying that ball pit didn't work out for me.
But with that being said, only be able to spend what you can afford to lose.
So you need to think about that when you borrow money, when you rent money, when you loan money to friends too, y'all. Y'all need to only.
Well, I ain't done that in a long time. I listen to my brothers and stuff. But as far as like just random people.
Let me tell you, Melissa sends out cash apps to people, okay? Because Melissa cares when don't nobody else care.
Well,
I know you get tired of getting beat down a lot. Nah,
my cash app here.
I sent you a cash app. I sent you. I have bought your lunch.
How much you sent me? Let's be real. Yeah, see, that's what a nigga be like, When a nigga, you, What you say?
Listen, I've invested in you, okay?
No, I ain't gonna lie. And that's why I invested in you, you know what I'm saying? When I sent you that $1.50, you know what I'm saying? That came from the heart. And like I really, that was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
back to you.
What was that? $2 or $1.50? $1.
$2.
Whatever it was.
And I sent it back to you.
No, you ain't saying that, but you lie. It didn't keep for $2. It didn't keep $2. But I understand we all fall on hard times sometimes. So I ain't knocking you for that. You know what I'm saying? It might went towards your dookie braids or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. As long as I was able to help you out, you know what I mean? That's what friends are for. We here to help each other out.
Let's be clear about that. So
you know what? All right. Just act like my $2 wasn't nothing. You spent it on something?
I did not.
Where is that?
Did I get a refund? My cash app, because I get so many cash apps. I don't need your $2 cash app.
Well, go ahead and recash at me whatever you getting then.
But what I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted about the $2 cash apper is that you need to be able to have enough profit where you can reinvest in yourself. Like I have classes to teach you how to make chip bags, to teach you how to get into the TP business, to the yard card business. And I know you said, Melissa, you're just promoting yourself right now. And that's not what it's about. It's about that you have to be willing to invest in you. So like me, I took every class that I could find. I followed a 6-figure chick. And when she offered classes, guess who signed up for me? Because I believe in me. And a lot of times we don't want to spend the money because we're afraid, that it's not going to work. But I'd rather invest in me if I'm not going to invest in anybody else. So like with that being said, I do have a chip bag class every month. I have learned how to get into the TP business. But I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm kind of disappointed in some of my TP people. Stop that. I'm kind of disappointed in some of my TP people. Like you have to, I have cash after you that you lying now, Kendra. Have I never No. Have I never cashed after you, Kendra? You have to
Kendra.
participate. You only gonna get out of it what you put into it. And what I find is a lot of people sign up for stuff and they don't actually do the courses. And if you don't do the work, you're not getting nothing out of it. See, I get nervous because I like everybody to win. I'm like, what do I need to do to get these people engaged? Da, da, da. But you got to have it in you. And see, I be want to tag people like, why you ain't answering? Why you ain't fill out the business plan? Why you ain't showing me your TP you made? And I'm just saying that's because I'm passionate. I want to see everybody win.
I feel you.
But you gotta want to win for yourself. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to step back and say, I provided it to them. If they don't take it, even though I got cute eyelashes, if they don't take it, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to like really, really like get into these classes and do it because I want to see us all win. Like I don't think people realize it, but the world is switching and a lot of jobs are being automated. So where you think you got this automatic job right now, just know in 5 to 10 years, you're going to be outsourced and they're going to have a computer to do your job. So you need to find your way now. You need to figure out where do you stand in this world and how can you make your living? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you do it without, the government? Because a lot of these jobs are about to be outsourced and they're about to be automated. So where do you stand?
I'm taking them off.
Jay need to invest in me. Jay got all the money. I told Jay that I wanted to be an astronaut. He told me come up with the business plan and he gonna send me the money. So I don't have to invest in Jay because Jay gonna invest in me. And
I'm gonna invest. See, but look, this is my thing. I'll invest in whoever got an idea. If it makes sense, I'll invest. We just gotta come up with it. We gotta have, a concrete piece of paper, stating.
I ain't giving no concrete piece of paper. When I tell you what I'm gonna do, guess what? You're just gonna invest and you're gonna go along and you're not gonna ask no questions because if you ask me fucked up.
What I'm gonna do is I trust you. See. One thing I believe in your hustle, so I ain't gonna question that. But if money ain't rolling in, how I need to roll in? Hello, I'm gonna pick that phone up. Hello, I'm gonna make that phone call. You feel me?
I just blocked you. Yeah, I know who this is.
A fool.
Captain America. But let's just run down so if anybody watches this video that they can get some value from it. So number 1, surround yourself with like-minded people. Number 2, make sure you have your money in order, like you know how to deal with money. Because if you don't know how to manage $10, you're not gonna know how to manage 100. You're not gonna know how to manage 1,000, 100,000, and so on and so on. So get your money spending under control. Know how much money going out of your house, how much money coming in. Okay. Number 3,
finances.
Huh?
I say finances, everything.
Number 3, learn how to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself meaning classes that can make you better, to hone in on your skills. Also investing in like stock market, cryptocurrency, REITs, real estate. Real estate as Jay did or whatever. He has a couple of businesses. He has a real estate business that he does where he has a multifamily home and he has a soft play business. And so, learn how to invest in you. If you really want to see yourself grow, you got to learn how to invest in. I just know when I first started, I didn't understand this concept. And I was like, I wanted to do a pageant, for example. I wanted to create my own pageant and to rent out the Civic Center. It was like $200 and something. But because in my mind, I thought about what I was losing. I didn't think about what I could gain. I couldn't allow myself to do it because I didn't want to pay the $200. I was like, what if I don't get enough people? What if I don't make it? Now I understand it takes money to make money.
There you go.
$200 that I wouldn't invest back in the day. I'm willing to invest $500 to do my pageant in the future because now I understand what I could make.
Come on now, you got me on the back end. Come on, big money. You got me on the back end.
I get Jay to pay for it and then just avoid him if we don't make money. And I understand how it works now. You know what I'm saying?
You better be ready to lose a family member.
As long as it's to him.
Huh?
As long as it's under 500.
That boy don't know how to get on I-45.
You better be ready. Hey, you better really use a family member. I go to Monroe.
You better be ready to go to jail because
I go to old country Monroe.
What you tell me, Olivia? Ride or call the police? By ride and call the police. That's all I do.
Oh yeah, and I'm trying to start another business. So I'm trying to start like a dog business.
What?
So
business?
breeding.
Good with the dogs. Go ahead.
Oh, and I'm good with the
What?
cats. Better with the cat. I'm better with the cats. But yeah, I'm trying.
That
I'm
ain't what
trying to
I
start a
heard.
dog business, and it's not cheap. You know, the thing is, it's not cheap, and you know, it's like one guy trying to charge me like pretty like much like $2,000, and I'm cool with that. You know, so I just want to make sure the breeds. I mean, because right now everybody looking at exotic dogs, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It's good money into it, but like you said, at the end of the day, you can't be afraid to throw that money in there, and you know, do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, like I say, it's still research involved. I did my research, so I'm cool with throwing that
What
money
research
away.
you did? You looked on the internet. And was like, that's good. That's good. What research?
No, I know. Oh, the research that I did as far as dog wise was to see what kind of dogs that everybody been looking for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's specific
Where
breeds,
did you
specific
find your research? Like, how did you go about doing your research?
YouTube. I know a couple of dudes that got dogs, and pretty much things like that. I mean, that's pretty much it. It really wasn't hard. It's really not that hard. I mean, you can find
Let
any
me ask
kind
you
of
a
little.
question, Jay. How do you feel about like the people, like, you know, we said surround yourself with like-minded people. So like when you are creating a business, what about your partner? How do you feel like your partner can make or break you in a business?
Man, your partner is everything because I mean, like, I got a friend right now, and man, we been for years, and it was crazy. Like he's like my brother, so I mean, it's hard to cut him off.
Does he
Which
call you your brother, or you just feel like you're your brother?
we call each other brother. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Mhm.
hard to cut him off. That's you.
That's Usher in a church outfit.
Um, but it's hard to cut him off. You know what I'm saying? But I should because it be slowing down my progress. You know, so
Us look like us.
friends can make or break a situation. You know what I mean?
Chloe, hand me that right there. Yeah. When I say your partner, I'm talking about the person that you're dating. Because I feel like whoever I'm
Oh,
dating,
that partner. Oh,
yeah.
that's different. I
And
mean, well, I mean, with your partner, I mean, your partner can make or break it too because your partner might not be as business savvy as you are, and I always think they got the right answer.
so like
You
my, this
know,
is my thing. Like whoever I date, you gotta be willing to set up parties. You gotta be willing to like sacrifice your weekends. You gotta be willing to listen to me complain. Look at my outfit. Hey, I'm about to be outside. Hey, this
this
cute.
is Hi, Thotty.
This is so cute. Okay, you gotta be willing to be what I need you to be. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. Like, if you date an entrepreneur, like you gotta go with the punches. Like, I would never date a person that's not gonna show up for me because I'm gonna need you to show up. But I'm a woman, so maybe that's different. But I just feel like sometimes, you know, it can hurt if somebody doesn't understand your. I remember. Let me just tell an
Of
example.
course.
So I remember I was talking to this one guy. Right, this is a long time ago. This one closed a baby. I was talking to this one guy, whatever. He told me that he didn't understand entrepreneur life. He felt like I needed to get a job and that I needed to be focused on building our family. You're right. I need to be focused on building our family or whatever. And that I need to get, if I wasn't making a certain amount of money through this job, through my entrepreneurship, I need to give it up. And you know what I told him? I ain't the girl for you. I said, I said, I'm not going to stop doing what I do. And I said, are you playing with yourself? I said, I've always made it work.
My chest itch.
Okay. Did you wash it? But, I said, you got a new tattoo?
No new ones.
No new ones. Okay. I got a tattoo.
Let me see.
Right here.
Get my headphone.
But what I said that to say that, you know, like who you date is really important and who you have in your circle is really important. And my niece is not here yet because, you know, at the end of the day, if that person doesn't support your idea and doesn't believe in you, they're gonna try to keep you from doing it.
Exactly, because they can't see your vision, and that's the thing. They don't see your vision, so they think it's not gonna work out. Same thing with family members. Family members do the same thing. They don't think you're gonna do it. They don't think you're gonna succeed. They're gonna rag it until they see you succeed. Then it's like, oh, that nigga he did it. She did it. Ooh, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
I agree. Well, I know we've gone over tonight. We've been all over the place. but I felt like it was a good
You know, it's
cover.
my first time back, so we gotta go everywhere. You feel me? Like every time I'm on here, we going everywhere. We gonna touch on what we need to touch on, but at the same time, we gotta have fun. This is what
We
this is
gotta have
about.
fun. We gotta talk about, what's important. So, I want to thank you guys.
Hello.
What Anaya doing? Why she ain't over here yet? I want to thank you guys for tuning in. So Simple Craft will be on Thursdays from now on. Tell her to come on. It's already almost 10 o'clock. I said a lot.
Hey, who is that? It's your
That's my
sister.
sister. Yeah.
Hey, sister.
Who is that?
We Y'all don't be
Girl,
good. I'm about to.
girl,
I'm
you
about
better
to.
calm down. You better calm down, making all
You
that
better
noise
calm
over
down.
there.
Sound like you got attitude.
No, you gotta calm down. I'm on this
She said
Yeah.
she on this drink, so you need to calm down.
She better, well, I'm on one too then. What's up?
He said he on something. He was on pickles earlier. He on these pickles. He like pickles. She said you got some sour pickles.
Yeah, I got something sour for her.
He said he got something sour for you. He ain't got no sour pickles. He is
I do
sour.
got sour pickles.
He's a sour guy. He's sour.
I got some sour for her.
Tell her
She must
Naya
have-
she needs to get over here.
Tell her I like 'em. Tell her I like milk.
Go knock on her door. Cause I called her, she ain't answer. Tell her I need her tomorrow. I don't need her now. Let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, tell her get on here. So like the problem is you got to believe in you and you got to go hard for you no matter what. And I say this all the time and I don't think people take me seriously, but I feel like women are often told, like to be seen and not heard. And then people always say, oh, she's trying to make money, da, da, da. But that's the name of the game. Like at the end of the day, your objective is to make money.
Money is everything. Don't let nobody tell you money ain't nothing. Money is everything. You can't.
Right.
I don't
You
care
can't
who
pay your
say.
rent with love.
Exactly. I don't care who say money and everything. When you think about it from a business perspective, money is everything to those people. I can care less about what anybody say.
Go ahead and finish.
You at a dead end job. You can't progress. Leave that job. I'll get you some money. Go figure out what your passion, your niche is. Everybody have something that they're capable of doing outside of working a 9 to 5. Honestly, like everybody. So I mean, you figure that out and you go for the gusto. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there because you got to think about at a job. You limited to a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, that's all you're gonna get throughout that year. But if you an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, you go out on your own, it's a limited amount of money you can make. And then the tax breaks you get from being an entrepreneur is, you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, believe in you. Go hard. Don't let nobody tell you no. Like these people tell you that, oh, she's selfish. She just trying to make money. Da, da, da. Yes, you are just trying to make money. Don't let anybody tell you that there's something wrong with trying to make money. You feed your kids with your money. You pay your household with your money. You buy that new car with your money. You get your clothes with your money. You get your nails done with your money. Get your money and don't let people shame you. Like people have tried to tell me, like, you need to get this for free. You need to do that. I say, F that, okay? Like, I'm here to make money, okay? I will help people along the way. That doesn't mean I'm not nice and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, if it goes against how I make money, I'm not doing it. And people need to be okay with it. People need to be okay with the fact that you are in business to make money. Don't let people shame you for making money. What you think about that, Olivia?
Yeah, that's fact. Because at the end of the day, you have bills to pay. And nobody would go on Walmart or Target talking about a discount or a deal.
That's true.
If you're gonna go out here, you gotta make sure that you're getting paid what you're worth.
Yeah, and stick with your prices. Be stern on your prices. Don't let nobody tell you, hey, that's too high. Well, nigga, you like you said, you don't go to Walmart. I don't see you go to Macy's or Gucci or wherever y'all be shopping at to go get these high price clothing or whatever the case may be, and be like, hey, that's too high. You feel me? You go in there and buy it. And at the end of the day, it really is about assets over liabilities. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? that Kendrick money is and everything. That's why you're probably broke.
Money's
But,
not everything. Money's not your family. Money's not your health. But guess what? I bet you get the better health care if you got your money. I bet you get, you're able to afford a better life for your kids. Don't let people shame you because you want to make money. Money is not the root to all evil, okay? Making money is not the problem. You need to make your money. You need to be focused. You need to be goal-oriented. Don't let people sidetrack you. Walmart would not be open today if they weren't making money. So don't let them make you feel bad for you making your money. You set your prices and you stick with it. I was listening to JT Hustle. He has a YouTube on here if you want to find it or whatever. And I just thought that was great advice when he said, at the end of the day, you're here to make money. Sales is a numbers game. And so do you want to go, like I said, out of 1 out of 10 people is probably going to buy from you. So when you hit that one, do you want to make $25 or do you want to make $2,500? Like, don't set yourself small to try to get these sales. Set your price. If they don't want to pay your price, walk away. Don't even feel bad. Like me now. Okay. I don't want to even move my pen unless I make a certain amount of money, because I value myself and I value my time. And I say you do the same. You are worth it. You know what your craft is. You know what you put your time into. Charge what you're worth. Walk away for what does not complement what you worked hard to do. And that's the hardest thing, especially as a woman, because I feel like we're told to be humble. And I don't know if it's a black woman thing or if it's just a woman thing. But me being a black woman or brown woman, whatever you want to call it, I feel like I'm told to be humble and to be respect, all this stuff. Forget all that. Forget all that stuff you've been told and go get your money, because you deserve it and you worth it. And you work just as hard as everybody else. So you deserve the same amount of money. The same broke people that say they can't afford it plan $1,000 parties, okay? Don't let them fool you. You can make your money. Go get your money. Go get, because you're worth it. What is the song?
Don't worry about it.
You got it. You got it. Oh, you talking about that one?
Kendra said I ain't nice. Who you saying ain't nice? Me? Or you saying Jay ain't nice? Because I'm nice. I'm nice to everybody. Okay. Jay, would you consider me nice? Olivia, would you consider me nice?
Yeah, you nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
That one time that girl said you weren't nice, and I backed you up, and I found out you weren't nice, and that mama nice though.
That don't count. But
yeah. All right.
Jay told me I was nice. He told me I was the nicest person he ever met.
Man, bye.
But I want you to go hard for you. If anything you learn from me, because I'm changing my name to Bossaholic, and I want you to know that if you don't go hard for yourself, what you gonna go hard for? Go hard for you. Set your prices. Stay there. Demand what you're worth, and you're gonna see yourself flourish. Invest in yourself, like my chill bag class. Invest in yourself to become better. Grow yourself. It's okay. It's okay to invest in you. But guess what? If you're not charging your worth, you're not gonna have the money to invest in you. Invest in you. Charge what you're worth so that you can use your profits. You can invest it in the stock market. You can invest it in real estate. You can invest it in REITs. You can invest it in classes with me, and you can grow. Okay. If you don't charge enough to grow, let me tell you the story from today, and y'all can see where I'm coming from. So I had a party, okay, and she's a repeat customer, okay, and this repeat customer wanted like custom pillows and eye masks and all this stuff, and I got that this morning. I was ready to set up. I was ready to be, smiling, happy go lucky. She doesn't call me till 8:00 that night. And now she put me in a bad mood, okay? And I feel like I ain't charged her enough to be put in this mood. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if charge your worth, because now I gotta do all this background work to make things work. Hey, baby.
Sorry.
And if I, and I don't feel like it's worth all the extra because I feel like I'm not charging enough. Charge your worth so that all these extra headaches that come along, all this extra stuff you gotta deal with, you compensated yourself for it. Like there's gonna be some customers that's gonna call you all the time. There's gonna be customers that do stuff that's outside of the norm. Okay, charge for it. Charge your worth. Okay. Hey, baby girl, you charging your worth over there? Slap your daddy. Charge your worth. Charge your worth. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't let people mind your business is what Kendra said. She said, you ain't about nothing. You ain't never been nothing. You ain't gonna never be nothing. So mind your business. That's what Kendra said. But charge your worth. If you don't learn anything from me, charge your worth. Charge your worth. Charge your worth. I can't say this enough because I feel like so many people underprice themselves because they feel like getting the gig is good enough, but it's not. If you're not making money, it's not good enough. Charge, know your numbers, and charge your worth. Agreed. So we've been on this live for an hour and 14 minutes, and all I want to get to you is that you're worth it. Charge what you're worth. Know your numbers. Grow from there. Invest in yourself. Make sure you're always learning, reading books, taking classes, taking yourself to the next level. And it's hard to do that when you're charging the bare minimum. Okay, so if you don't learn anything else from me, I want you to know that you're worth it and that you're worth charging what you're worth. Because you're going to put me out of business if you're charging less. And you're going to put yourself out of business too because you can't sustain it. So know your worth and go forward. There's room for us all. Hey, baby girl, do you charge your worth? You're going to have to teach her to put a deposit down on these dudes. And if they can't pay the deposit, they can't take you on a date. If that's what it is. What'd you say, Olivia?
And I can't hear you. $1,000, let it go.
What'd you say?
They not sending that $100,000. Let them go.
Look, let's be real. The dudes you messing with can't send you $100,000.
Can you hear me?
If they ain't send that $100 deposit. They send that $100 deposit. You can't talk to them. It just is what it is. Jay been pushed off the show. But do you have anything you want to end with, Olivia?
Yeah, I was trying to say if they're not sending that $100,000, let them go, baby girl. Let them go.
I agree with you. So we're gonna have Tony as a guest next time because he said, "Hey, love, I'm lock your number in." So that means he's ready to be a guest on here. So Tony gonna be on here. He's ready to give his commentation. Tony, he's one of Olivia's friends she met.
Okay, so I don't personally know him, but I met him through somebody, and he gave a really good opinion about a discussion we had about the importance of having a mother and father in a home. And said, hey,
the importance of having what?
So you should come on, give your opinion. Because a lot of y'all.
You said the importance of having what?
A mother and father.
Oh, that's hella important. You right.
It's all right. It ain't that important.
And then again, it don't mean nothing too. So hey, you wind up being like Melissa, so it don't even matter.
Ooh,
yeah, she had everything.
I have my mom and my daddy, and I still end up being a single mom.
Big sisters, big brothers.
I mean, like it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody, no matter what support you have. You can still end up being a statistic. So
being a bum.
I'm not a bum.
I ain't say you was a bum.
But yeah, so well, I want to thank you guys for coming on Melissa's Quick Creation. I hope you guys learned something from this week. I love you, whether I know you or not, and I know you're worth it. I know you need to charge.
I love y'all too. I hope y'all love yourselves. And we can start one big group. You know what I'm saying? So we can all sit and throw ideas at each other and invest in one another. You know what I mean? That's the ultimate goal. That's like we can start the Black Wall Street back up. You feel me? Get close to it or something. Yeah.
Peter said y'all been out here for that long and not talking to nobody. LOL. So Kendra's a hater. She's one of the people that's gonna try to discount your services. Don't allow it to happen, okay? So Kendra, we appreciate you for being here. Even though you're a hater, we still appreciate your presence, and we want to know you're important. And whenever you get your own business, charge your worth because you're worth it. Hey, baby, you're worth it. Do-do-do. You're worth it. Do-do-do. And at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys. Melissa is 80 hours away from being monetized. I need y'all to watch some videos. Give Melissa to the hours I need to get monetized, okay? Invest in me, because like I said, it is about the money. Don't let people tell you it's not about the money, because it is. My goal is to make $1 million by 2022, okay?
2020 never.
He's a hater, and just because he's not gonna make his goal, he wants me not to make my goal. Okay. I was trying to bring you along, but you ain't gotta do it.
Oh,
You
I'm
can
right there.
Come to the top. You don't want to come to the
Corner
top.
pocket.
If you don't want to go to the top, he ain't gotta come to the top. Okay.
I'm
I
climbing.
don't care, Jay. You a hater. Don't be a hater.
Come on, DG. Let's go to the top, DG. Come on, mama.
Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. We got some people in here that are just so sweet and they're supportive because, you know, like I said, we're all worth it, you know. Charmaine.
This is worth it.
Well, we're gonna get out here because we're over the hour mark and I gotta get packed because I'm going outside tomorrow. We're going to Cabo. But we're gonna do some Instagram.
Nobody asked you, Will. You ain't have to, you could have just said I'm going out tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you. Y'all niggas going to Cabo.
Just because you're going to Galveston and we're going to Cabo doesn't mean you have to hate, okay? Thank you so much, Charmaine. We really appreciate you. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember, you're worth it. Charge your worth it because you're worth it. Don't let people tell you it's not about the money because it is. And the love of money is not evil. It's what people do once they get the money. And if you can't manage $10, you're not going to be able to manage $100,000. So get that $10 under control and grow and invest in yourself. And until next time, guys, what we going to do?
Stay crafty.
Thank you, guys. Okay, y'all watch the video too. Okay, until next time, guys. All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.